Sourcing strategies in the past were driven in large part by economies of scale, trying to get the most assets leveraged across a business process. Today, we're seeing a focus on economies of skill because the scale element is really a commodity. It's the skill element delivered typically in an as-a-service model that has really become the paramount decision around sourcing strategies. The outsourcing industry and even the shared services industry has been built upon the premise of leverage. Some resource within the business process must be leveraged. And I think we've experienced the leverage of wage and even the leverage of best practice. And today we're seeing leverage of skill. And that leverage of skill is coming to life in an as-a-service model. And so it is the investments made in software, in platforms, in infrastructure, and in the expertise that run a business process, whether it's internally through a shared service delivery or through a service provider relationship. Sourcing strategies that are focused on the commodity end of the spectrum rarely use sourcing advisors today. So sourcing advisors are more important in the relationship formation in the transformational end of the sourcing spectrum. Those sorts of relationships that are meant to achieve fundamental change and that require a hand-in-hand relationship over a time horizon that's typically more than 3 or 4 years. Those relationship formation experiences can benefit from a sourcing advisor with experience in creating those relationships. Transformation in the past was a term used to define an end state. It was meant to define what does the business process or the IT service look like once change has been delivered. I think in today's economy and in today's marketplaces, most companies look at transformation as a holistic process that occurs over time, one that involves the participation of the business, the shared service organization, and the supporting provider community, including those that are providing hardware, software, as well as the business process services. That experience of transformation never ends. It is a continually refreshed green field, and that's the difference in transformation today. The topic of innovation is one that is replete with confusion. If a client could define innovation, they would have put it in a contract. So innovation, by its very definition, is undefinable. It's something that is experienced. It's not something that is a deliverable. And so, again, innovation comes from transparency of the investments that the parties are able to make and the associated returns they mutually expect to accrue from those investments. And so in today's day and age, having a conversation, a transparent conversation about investments in business strategies, provider and client alike, is the best way to formulate an innovation agenda. CSC is committed to the as-a-service economy. So our business is about helping our clients drive their own business forward. And what that means, and most companies understand the concept of vertical integration. That's where today's benefits are accruing disproportionately. Best benefit for the required investment comes through a vertical integration and leverage of knowledge, business process, applications, and supporting infrastructure. So the CSC strategies around vertical integration and achieving the benefits in an as-a-service economy.